Wiring in a PLC control panel is a hectic job and require a good understanding of PLC standards as well as electrical standards. Basically, before PLC was being started to be used in the market, wiring was the only method to provide control of a system. Wiring interlocks need a good understanding of the logic to be implemented as well as the electrical standards that need to be implemented to fulfill it. So it is said, the one who is a master in designing and understanding electrical wiring logic and interlock can easily write a PLC logic too. The PLC panel wiring consists of the miniature circuit breaker, relays, contactors, PLC, fuses, SMPS, terminal boards, utility sockets, and earthing points. However, PLC are of various types, so wiring depend upon the types of the PLC. Have a good understanding of electrical ratings and standards before choosing a component, for example rating of MCB, selection of MCB or fuses, etc. First, we need an 24V DC output type SMPS for input and output connection. It is recommended to use MCB or fuse before giving supply to any electrical equipment. This will properly segregate the power supply to all the components requiring it. After connecting the AC power supply to the equipment, then user will able get digital signal to PLC. According to sink or source wiring, connect either 24 volts or 0 volts to the PLC input common. So, for example, if the common is 24 volts, connect 0 volts NPN to all the respective PLC field inputs in the terminal board, and if common is 0 volts, then connect 24 volts PNP to all the respective PLC field inputs in the terminal board. Then, coming to digital outputs, the same sink and source theory applies to it if PLC is of transistor type. In case of relay type, both NPN or PNP wiring can be used at output terminal. For example, if the relay output required is 0 volts DC, connect the 0 volts DC wire to the common and connect the 24 volts DC wire to the output device, and thus, the circuit is completed. It is recommended to use relay or either fuse terminal after PLC output for additional safety, especially in case of transistor type PLC. Many PLC have inbuilt analog input and output function. Wiring of analog signal depend upon the type of signal used in PLC. It can be 0 to 10 volt or 4 to 20 milliamps. It is recommended to use general awareness while doing electrical wiring. In some panel, transformers are used in many panels to step down voltage according to the requirements. Fuses are also installed after SMPS for protecting PLC or other sensitive field devices. If three-phase devices are used with earth points, ensure to provide separate earthing for power and instrument in the panel.